channel. Happy New Year. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my brows. I got a lot of requests last year on how I do my brows and I should put a tutorial out there, so I decided to do one today. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. But before I go to how I do my brows, I'm going to start off with the basic rules we need to know when doing our eyebrows and the mistakes I think some ladies make or we all make. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and thumbs up if you like it, and stay tuned for more videos. Alright, the basic rule you need to know is measuring your brows, and I'm going to show you guys how I measure my brows, or how brows should be measured with this brush. This is just a basic Zaron brush, and I know most ladies, or most times, we just tend to draw our brows without even thinking of where to start and where to stop. So I'm going to show you the 3 measurement rules while doing your brows. To make sure your brows are accurate, you have to measure it using the side of your nose, and you just measure it to see if it matches the bridge of your nose right here. It could be a bit smaller, let's say here, but it could be a bit, you know, you can just go forward a little bit, but the accurate measurement should be right here. And I'm going to illustrate why that should be there, because then if it passes here, I'm just going to use a pencil and overdraw my brows. So this is the normal measurement where my brows starts normally. Unless your hairs come up to here, I do not see the reason why a pencil should be there. Okay, I'm just gonna draw this out and show you guys. Alright. Yeah. And the funny part is, most ladies actually do this. No, honey, no. This is not normal. What's the space right here? What's it even doing? So this is what happens when you don't measure it. It has to stop here, so you have to clean up this whole bit and make sure while drawing your brows, the start of the brows, or where it starts, matches with the bridge of your nose. Okay, the next tip I'm going to show you is how to get an arc. My arc is never really perfect, but I'm just going to show you how you're meant to do it. If you look straight, I'll just look at the brush, probably not cross-eyed, but if you look straight, you measure the arc from close to or directly at the center part of your iris, and that's where your arc should be. So just right here, I'm just gonna take this and just measure it right here, and normally this is where my arc should be. I'll just try and correct that right here. So if I draw this, and it instantly gives your face a boost or a lift. Try not to take it too upward. If you don't have a natural arc, that's good for you to create one, but if you do, then you can just follow the shape. And you can also use the measurement to tweeze your brows or to shape your brows. I'm gonna take that, and do not overdo it, please. All in the name of fake arc. Just this. What I mean by fake arc is doing this. No. You can literally see the pencil, the demarcation between the pencil and my real hairs. No. Okay, moving on to the tail. This is where the brow should end. You measure it from this part of your nose, right here, if you can see that, right here, and you take a long brush or a ruler. The things girls go through. My sister is just looking at me like, what on earth is she talking about? said makeup is mathematics. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I do the end. You measure it right from here, and it doesn't have to be accurate, but you just take that, and that's how it's meant to be. It's meant to be like so. Or I'm gonna use the other part since this is better. It's just more of like wear this and take the brush, not here, because if I shift it here, it's all just here. Just make sure it's right here and like this, and that's where the end point of your brow should be. So this is where the tail should be. Sometimes I do overdraw it, but then I have to measure it. Use a pencil, a very sharp pencil, and just draw a bit. But no, some people will decide to go up to here. I can literally just do this and it's a headband already. This is not right. No. I'm gonna show you guys how I do my brows, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check my blog for an intense description of measuring brows if you do want to see more. I have a great article on there that I found on the internet, and I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. So on to the next one. First tip of eyebrow is to start off with really sharp pencil like this, if you can see that. The pencil I'm using is the Davis pencil and number 018, and I chose this pencil because it has sharpener, but you can choose any other pencil you want. You can choose a roll-up pencil, a pencil where you have to, you know, roll it up. But I'm choosing this pencil because then I can sharpen in between applications. So that's the first tip I'm gonna give you guys, is to use a sharp pencil. As you can see, my eyebrows are not really on fleek. I don't have much eyebrows to start off with, so. But what I just do, I just trim off the edges with a razor. For me, I use a razor because I haven't really found someone that threads very well here. And when I do thread, my skin is very sensitive, so I do use a razor. I'm gonna spare you the details of all that. Anyway, you can use a razor, you can use tweezers, you can wax it, just whichever floats your boat. But the one really popular here is razor and threading. Just following the line of my brows and just giving myself a tail and upward as well. What I'm doing is I'm starting off close to the hair as possible, and because I really don't have an obvious arc, I'm just gonna create one and curve. And I'm just gonna fill this in. Like so. What I'm gonna do is take the Mary Kay concealer in bronze 1. This is it right here, and I'm gonna use a flat brush. This is, once you're doing your brows, you must use a flat brush to conceal because it makes it better and it makes it easier to not use a fluffy brush, except you want to blend in the concealer. But if you have a flat brush, please do use that. It must be flat like this. You can see mine is a bit old already because I use it a lot. I've used this for years, and this is the Fraulein 3.8 brush. You don't have to get a set to get this brush. You can ask for any concealer brush, check online, you know, or anything. And I'm just gonna take this Mary Kay concealer, and in order to avoid wastage and make it easier, I just put a pea size on my hand like so. And I'm gonna do with the brush, I'm just gonna take a bit just a bit like this on both ends actually, because if you take too much then it will be hard to work with. So just take a bit. Just take the brush, and I'm not really starting from here. And just go. Remember, I'm just starting just right underneath where I drew the line. No, I'm not leaving any space, but I'm not going too further in, because the concealer controls the shape of your brows, and if I go too in, or if I go in too much, you're gonna see hairs, and that's not good. It's just gonna look messy. So I'll just start from where I drew. And turn the other side, because my concealer has finished from the other side. And just draw. Basically, if you want this triangular look, like something like this, a bit, what I do is I raise my brows like so, just a bit, and I just kind of follow that line. Like so. And if you need to blend, just blend that out. You can use a brush, but pardon my fingers, I just use my fingers to blend everything. Like that. More concealer. Normally you shouldn't use the same shade of concealer for on top of your brows. You should actually use a shade darker, but I didn't use a shade darker, I still use this one. And what I do is I blend it up with foundation. I'm going to show you though. So what I do is just put it here, keep my hand steady like this, keep my hand steady with the brush just right here. Trying to get a straight line. You can see I'm just stopping right here, so that way you can correct anything right here. You can also use the other part of your brush. And I'm going to take more concealer. And just follow that back. Like so. If you feel your arc is not sharp enough, you can just go back with a pencil. Just fill everything in. And this is basically it. But then from here I correct any mistakes if I find out anything that I don't want. Like right here I'm gonna put on more concealer just to make it a bit obvious. And next up I'm taking a spoolie. This is a brush kind of thing, so I have to put it on my face because that's the only way you can see. What I'm gonna do is just brush out the excess, just the line. Just gonna brush this out because you don't want to leave harsh lines. It doesn't look natural. Just brush out the line. What I do, personally, I do this, and then I just take it like that. If I don't really like how the shape is, I go back to my concealer, and I just do this. Just clean it up a bit. To make them match with the brows. Remember, your brows are not twins, they're just siblings, so they don't really have to be the same, but they don't have to be obviously apart. So I just draw a bit of pencil right there to match. What I do is I just take a brush and I'll just kind of put my foundation and just blend that in. Like so, or you can put your foundation and just use your fingers like this, so there are no harsh lines. I'm gonna be using the Zaron Eyebrow Definer kits to set my brows. Don't forget to set your brows because that way it prevents it from cleaning off, and if you have oily skin and you find your brows cleaning up before the end of the day, you can use a translucent powder. This is a Pond's Magic powder, and it's good for those of you who find this eyebrows wiping off before you even get to work or before you get to where you need to go. This is good. This is a translucent powder, or you can get any translucent powder, put it on the brush and just lightly dust over your brows, and if you need to, you can pull back the pencil. I'm gonna use this brush and I'll be taking this shade right here, and I'm just gonna draw that just exactly where I penciled. If you notice, I'm not doing it from the start, I'm just doing it from kind of like almost the middle. And if you're making a mistake, you can always either clean it or go back to your concealer. Like I just did. And what I do, you can still use the same brush, clean it off, and just take the brown, so that way it's transitioning. If I put a dark color right here, everything is just going to be square and thick. Square and thick. So I just take the brown color and do that. So it makes it thicker. So that's it for my brows. Thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Bye guys. Mwah.